Man, those wolves are sure persistent, aren't they? Where is that wolf? He's there. He doesn't seem to have detected me now. He's going the other way. What was that noise? Was that a bear? Yes, that's a bear. That's great. Now we have a wolf and a bear. And the wolf is coming. Oh, come on. Alright, this is... Oh, didn't crowd.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was ever close, wasn't it? Oh, bloody hell. If you like it, support the channel. You can do it right now by hitting like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And don't forget to share by using the share button and picking your friends and favorite social media. And leave me a comment. You're awesome. Thank you.
God, I have never been so hungry in my life.
Oh yeah, I know you're hungry. But first, you're going to have to drink, because otherwise you'll start taking damage right away. Hello people, and welcome back to the long dark interloper mode extreme difficulty. Now, we've got ourselves a good night of sleep, and that's great. Our health is now back to, I would say, about 50 to 53%. And according to our journal, we have now survived, well, over 8 days. We're on day 9, which will start bringing much bigger trouble for us in the near future, as we are only about a day away now from cabin fever risk. All that said, we've got plenty of water now. The next issue will be finding appropriate amounts of food, as well as trying to get out of this barn without getting killed by wolves. I know there are 2 patrolling right around the barn, which means it's pretty much inevitable that I'm going to have to use a match to make a fire to get them off my tail. Still, I will try to do whatever I can to crouch and, get away somehow without having to use that match. I just don't think it's very likely that'll happen though. So we'll just try and see what we can do. Are we back to this issue here with not being able to stack our head coverings? So now we've got our rabbit skin mitts, which is a huge improvement, as you can see. Plus 2 degrees C in temperature protection and plus 2 degrees in wind chill protection, as well as 50% waterproofness, which is fantastic. That, as opposed to these decent fleece mittens, which are not really decent at all, only 5% waterproofness and plus 0.4 in both temperature and wind chill. Not a great thing. So wearing this
So hungry.
definitely makes a difference. And yes, I can hear you're hungry, but you're going to have to wait, because this is Interloper and you simply cannot afford to eat. Sorry. At least not during the daytime, only at night to recover health. So let's go and put on all these beautiful socks. Am I not wearing my wool socks? Come on, take off. They should be outside, not inside. Where? Yeah, here we go. Good. Now we've got a total warmth bonus of plus 10C, which is still not very much at all, really. But yeah, this is pretty terrible. We're really going to have to need some better clothing, but for the time being, there's not much we can do. And we're also overweight, which, while facing wolves, that's not really something that I want to be dealing with. So I'm going to go and drop something at least. Yeah, 29.26. How did that happen? I thought I would still be. Well, apparently I'm fine for weight. All right, cool. Just under. All right, let's crouch and leave the barn house and see what happens. Holding my breath here. I think if I go and try to sneak this way. Oh, don't forget the food. Yes, that's right. Oh, there's a wolf. It's already coming. Ah, this is not good. All right, I'm gonna quickly go back inside here, maybe lose the track, and then go straight back out. Man, those wolves are sure persistent, aren't they? Where is that wolf? He's there. He doesn't seem to have detected me now. He's going the other way. What was that noise? Was that a bear? Yes, that's a bear. That's great. Now we have a wolf and a bear. And the wolf is coming. Oh, come on. All right, this is... I think I'm going to have to make a fire here and then take that fire right outside to go and try to get that wolf off my back with a fire barrel. There's just no other way. We're going to have to move on. So there is just really no way around that. But yeah, I think I'll just go with this, make a fire, and then can take the torch with me as well. That won't protect me against the bear though, because bears just don't give a flying patootie about fires. So while they're great for dealing with wolves, the bears just don't care. The bear won't care. Not that many sticks left, but at least we get to lose some weight here too. Take a torch and then right away take that outside and make ourselves a fire. Oh, didn't crouch. That's unwise. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was ever close, wasn't it? Oh, bloody hell. So, what do I do now? Man. Besieged by a wolf and a bear. Okay, well, let's try to sneak around from the back. Hope the wolf gets scared off by the bear somehow. Or something like that. Before it's too late. Uh-oh. Is he about to charge? Oh, that was close. Oh, I can hear the bear. Can you hear him? Ominous. Oh, this didn't work? Yeah, well, I can't spend any more time here. I need to go this way because the bear. Run, 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 run. My God. What an adventure. So, how far is the bear? The wolf. I think I'm well outside the range of the bear. It's the wolves that you got to worry about when it comes to just detection range and all that. They are just a lot more aggressive than those bears are. Gonna start another fire here before I lose my torch, just in case. Carrying a torch also does give you a little bit of warmth bonus. I think it's only 1 degree or 2 or something at most.
Come
but
on, little fire. Come on.
Still better than nothing. And it's an opportunity to get up my fire starting skill just a little bit and lose some weight while I'm at it. Alright. Let's do it. Add 2 sticks, take a torch, and go. So, let's see if we have searched this car yet. Ah, locked trunk. Oh, right, of course. Well, that's always great. Oh, no, we haven't searched it yet. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
use this.
That's great. Now we got... Oh, we so needed some extra food, so that's great. Oh, every little bit helps. Nothing here. Okay. But at least we found a couple of pieces of food. 2 pieces of food in 1 little glove box. That's unusual for Interloper, but maybe fortune smiles on us today. Fingers crossed. Never praise the day before the evening, I guess. Or before, yeah, an hour or 2 past midnight in the case of the long dark. And I have sprainers already. Of course. Just because I'm carrying like 300 grams too much. Okay, we found our little hut there. There is a place where we can maybe quickly make another fire. Huddle up in here. Oh my God, there is a piece of cedar firewood here. Oh, that's fur. Well, that's going to add a lot of extra weight, isn't it? Fur weighs a lot. It also burns very hot though. It's a great firewood. Let's hope this torch lasts long enough to start the fire. If it doesn't... No, come on, come on. Yeah, why didn't that work? Come on, please last torch. I bet it won't. It'll just last like 3/4 of the way through and then it'll go out.
Come on. That didn't work.
Oh, how can you keep failing like this? You cannot be for real. 85% fire starting chance each time and every time I fail. Oh, okay. Yeah. Finally. That torch will be well out of juice by now. Get a couple of sticks here. So let's check out our temperature situation. I really don't want to be, losing any more condition due to lack of warmth. We got, feels like -1C. That means I only have to add an extra couple of sticks. And that'll be enough to warm up a little bit and improve our situation. Make us warm up. Extend the amount of time. We'll be warming up very slowly though with a couple of sticks. That's one issue. Unless we go and pass some time. That said, we can go and pick up some extra sticks here. And crow feathers. Well, I thought the crow feathers don't spawn anymore as abundantly as they used to. I thought I just heard a wolf or something. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. Paranoia. This game will do it to you. So it is quite a warm day, really. I mean, relatively speaking. So it's actually a pretty good day for traveling. You know, things like wildlife and all that aside. How are we doing now? Are we getting our double chevrons? Yes, we are now. All right, excellent. So we could go and maybe quickly boil some water, as if we don't already have enough water. But I could do some crafting or something like that. Oh. I just thought I keep hearing scary noises. I swear I keep hearing wildlife, and it was just a deer the whole time. Those damn deer, they are sneaky. That's what they're designed to be. They are just as afraid of wildlife as I am, if not more. We got an hour and 20 minutes on here, so we could go and, well, make a little water and at the same time craft something. So that'll be something worth doing. To spend enough time to warm up a little bit, and then we can move on. We have a lot of those reishi mushrooms, and that certainly is something that we can take advantage of here. 15-minute crafting time. We don't have enough for a birch bark here. The birch bark is another thing that has just been added to the game, and it's actually amazing in that it can help you recover health in the same way, or in a similar way to how the herbal tea does. So that's something. Make another one of those reishi teas. I just hope that we won't get it like a blizzard setting in or something like that. That's going to be something to worry about. Weather get worse. Sounds like weather's getting worse already. All right, we'll take this. Drink a little water while we're there. Check our temperature again. Yeah, we are now fully warmed up, and that is great. Minimal scent. We can go and take ourselves a torch here too. And then I'm going to extinguish that immediately because it's already windy and it would just blow out anyway.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There's no way I can take that with me to protect myself against wildlife. So I'm going to take the direct route here, or as direct as possible, towards Signal Hill. It's the temperature out here now, -9. It's still fairly balmy, really. Those rabbit skin mitts definitely help. It would be -11 without them. And yeah, you may not think that something like rabbit skin mitts or hat make much of a difference, but they make an absolutely massive difference because, you know, having an extra 2 degrees C in wind chill and temperature protection is huge, because that's like an extra 15 in-game minutes worth of not freezing. And as soon as you start freezing, well, you're losing, 20% per hour. So that's effectively an extra 5% health that you preserve in a long trip that, lasts more than those, 15 minutes extra. And 5% health, that's the equivalent of a herbal tea saved every time you go outside for any amount of time. That's a lot. And, those herbal teas, they are not infinite. They will eventually be used up. Whereas those rabbit skin mitts can be renewed forever, because we now have beachcombing in the game, which allows you to find cloth and other items indefinitely to be able to repair stuff. Although cloth is actually not relevant to repairing rabbit skin mitts, but metal is, and scrap metal can also be found in beachcombing. Yes, I know you're freezing, but, hang in there. You can make it, girl. You can make it. Grab all the sticks you can. Staying alive. Well, she'll definitely be truly exhausted by the time that we get to our safe house on Signal Hill, if we do. Don't praise the day before the night. Once again, anything could happen. There could be a bear, there could be a blizzard, or a wolf over that hill crest at the top there. That's what I'm most worried about, that wolf that likes to patrol that route. And we can't climb up that rope. We're gonna have to go around the long way. We are too heavy to climb. Though I can finally go and pick up those rose hips, which I didn't pick up in previous run because we encountered the bear here, and that sort of forced us to move on swiftly. And yeah, we are losing warmth fairly quickly. We won't have much left. We are in fact going to take some temperature damage before we make it back to Signal Hill. Weather is not cooperating too well, and now we've got a sprained wrist. No sprained ankle though, so we can theoretically still run. Yes, we can. So that's good. But I think a sprained ankle is just only a few seconds away with the new overhauled sprain risk system, which is just absolutely insane. We're gonna be, having a sprain in no time. Well, I just hope there won't be the wolf up here. Fingers crossed. Now we got our hypothermia risk as well. Just fantastic. Yeah, we're going to be losing health very quickly now. Can we make it to that hut? There's another can here. Gary the cat, my lonely friend, not grateful enough for the time we spent. Right. Whatever. I am totally lost here, and that's Signal Hill over there. Well, running in circles, just the kind of thing that you want to do when you are freezing with imminent hypothermia. How did I get so far off track anyway? Oh man, why does this wind have to be blowing right in my face, slowing me down? It's like Murphy's Law really applies in this game. Like if the wind goes in any direction, it's always going to go right in your face. Wherever you want to go, it'll be blowing in the opposite direction. Look how slow I am. It's like I'm crouching, and I'm definitely not. Stupid wind. Look how quickly I am losing condition here. All that health we just recovered with our last sleep. It's all gone again. Not all the health we recovered, but we're definitely back to below 50% here. Oh, I heard the wolf howling quite far away, which means at least he's not going to be waiting right over the top of this hill crest. Oh, finally some wind shade. That'll speed me up a bit. Come on, you can make it. Tired, exhausted, out of stamina, freezing, totally starved. Welcome to the long dark. Now I just hope the bear won't be besieging this place again. He likes doing that. I hear those squeaky noises. Well, they are no indication of wildlife. That's just the wind playing tricks. Okay. I think we've finally made it back here just in time for what seems to be a blizzard setting in. Well, great. At least we can warm up a little bit. So, got a little bit of meat left here too. But first thing we want to do is go inside and warm up a little bit. And then we're going to have to decide what to do next. Because we still have quite a bit of time here until midnight. Or at least 6 hours. We still got a deer hide that's still not cured. And a bunch of fresh guts that are not cured. 1 deer hide. We only have 2 deer hides. Yeah, we need to get more deer hides. We have the one there at the forest cave. So the question now is, should we go and still try to make it to the forest cave tonight? Well, I guess I'm going to have to think about that. What do you think? Should I go and make the trip to the forest cave tonight and get on with that? Or maybe just try to hang in and camp here and do something here for the night? Well, I'm going to have to go and think about it to make a decision. You will have to guess which one I'll make, or maybe just tell me which one you want me to make. Okay, let's see where we go from here.
Find out in the next episode by hitting subscribe and the notification bell. If you like this, please leave a like and comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.